Linx allows for various different database interactions. Here, we will use the database plugin that allows us to do transactions, do database bulk copies, execute any SQL statements, execute stored procedures, and interact with MongoDB. Let's use the execute SQL function. To start off, we're going to have to set a connection string. This can be done dynamically or by using the connection editor. You can select SQL Server, Oracle, or ODBC. When using ODBC, you can connect to any database technology, such as MySQL, Postgres, or anything else. You can also create a setting to store your database connection. This makes it a lot easier if you need to refer to it multiple times throughout your solution. Settings can also be configured on your Linx server, meaning that you can set one specifically for dev, prod, UAT, or any environment that you need to connect to. Next, we need to set the SQL script. Here we have multiple options. You can either generate a template from Linx, or you can create your very own custom SQL script to be as complicated or as simple as you need it to be. Once the SQL script has been created, you can also test it to see what the result will be. Here it is important to note that if a SQL script will be able to execute on the server, then it will be able to execute in Linx. Other settings include timeout, result type, as well as return options. Here you can select first row else null, list of rows if you want the complete dataset, or row by row if you want to loop through each row that is returned by the SQL statement. Once you have the data, you can do anything with it. For example, you could pass it into a REST API, or write all of the records to a text file. You could even write the data into another database. This is very handy when you want to do data migrations. You can simply use another execute SQL function, this time with a different connection string. You can apply any transformations you want inside of your SQL statement or by using the expression editor. You can even transfer data from one type of database to another type of database, for example, from SQL Server to MySQL. To learn more, go to linx.software.